island of Sodor is covered with miles and miles of railroad tracks. Thomas and his friends do lots of important work and have many adventures on these rails. Polite Percy. Percy is a cheery little green engine. One day, Percy had to make an important delivery.
Percy, I need you to take these school books to the children at school,
said Sir Topham Hatt. Percy had to hurry.
Help Percy make his delivery. Move the joystick.
As Percy pulled into the station, his friends saw a problem.
James said, Percy will never get past Diesel.
That's true, Gordon replied. Diesel certainly won't let a little engine like Percy pass. But, to the engine's surprise, Percy pulled right up to Diesel.
Oh, no,
cried Henry. Please excuse me, Diesel. I need to pass this way. I'll be very quick, and I'll cause you no delay. The other engines couldn't believe their eyes. Diesel moved off the track and allowed Percy to pass him.
Help Percy pass Diesel. Move the joystick.
As he passed Diesel, Percy said, "Thank you so much for letting me pass, Diesel. If I'm ever in your way, I'll do the same for you." "You're welcome, Percy," Diesel said gruffly. Later that day, the engines questioned Percy about Diesel. "How did you do it, Percy?" Gordon asked. "I said, 'Excuse me,'" Percy explained. "The next time Diesel gets in your way, you should try saying 'excuse me.'" The engines all agreed to try this.
Let's see if Percy's friends can get past Diesel. Move the joystick to choose an engine. Henry!
Please excuse me, Diesel. I need to pass this way. I'll be very quick, and I'll cause you no delay.
Diesel moved out of Henry's way.
Help Henry pass Diesel. Move the joystick.
Diesel, thank you for letting me pass. When somebody helps me, I smile and say, thank you.
You're welcome, Henry. All the engines saw that Percy was right. Being polite really did go a long way, even with an engine as difficult as Diesel. Emily's steam letters. Emily was very pleased with herself. She had just learned how to do a marvelous new trick. She was proud of herself and wanted to show someone. Luckily, she ran into Gordon. "Gordon, watch this." Emily blew a puff of steam out of her funnel, but it wasn't ordinary steam. "That's the letter E. E for Emily," Emily said grandly. What's the point of that? You're wasting time. There's lots of work to do." Emily felt hurt and offended. She wanted to impress Gordon, but he wouldn't even pay attention. "Gordon, I want you to watch this," she insisted. "I can make all the letters of the alphabet."
Let's watch Emily pop all the letters of the alphabet. Push a button.
When Emily finished, Gordon had changed his mind about steam letters. Emily, that really is splendid. I'm sorry I said it was a waste of time.
That's all right, Gordon,
Emily replied.
I'm glad you liked it.
Emily, do you think you could make me a G for Gordon? I'd like that.
Push a button to see Emily make a G for Gordon.
Emily was very happy to make Gordon a perfect G. G is for Gordon. This gave Emily an exciting idea.
I want to share my steam letters with all my friends.
Help Emily find her friends. Move the joystick.
As Emily steamed along, she saw some of her friends up ahead.
It's Percy and Salty.
She called.
They will love my letters. Hello, Percy. Hello, Salty.
Choose one of Emily's friends. Move the joystick. Percy. Emily puffed a P for Percy. Perfect.
P is for Percy. Percy is always punctual.
Choose one of Emily's friends. Move the joystick. Salty. Emily puffed an S for Salty. Super.
S is for Salty. Salty sings songs about the sea.
Oh dear, Percy has lost his letter P. Now he's sad. Let's help him find it.
Here's the letter we're looking for. The letter P. Can you find the letter P? Move the joystick. P. You found it. Let's give the letter back to Percy. Push a button.
P. P is for Percy.
Percy was so happy to have his letter back. He said, "Thank you for helping me find my P." Thomas's busy day. Thomas came to a stop at the end of a very busy day. Cinders and ashes, what a day, Thomas cried. I have had such a busy day.
Let's see what happened to Thomas today. Move the joystick to choose a feeling. Happy.
Thomas saw kites flying in the sky. The kites were red, blue, and yellow. Thomas loves kites. This made Thomas feel happy.
Happy. When Thomas is feeling happy, a smile is on his face. All his friends can see him smile as he jumps from place to place. Happy face, let the whole world know. Happy face, let
Let's see what other feelings Thomas had today. Move the joystick to choose a feeling. Angry.
When Thomas was at the quarry, the troublesome trucks were biffing and bashing. They even biffed and bashed Thomas. This made Thomas feel angry.
Angry. When Thomas is feeling angry, his face makes quite a frown. He blows some steam off, puff, 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 and calms himself right down. Angry face, let the whole world know. Angry face, let your feelings show. Can you make an angry face like Thomas?
Thomas tried his hardest, and he was able to calm down the troublesome trucks.
Good work, Thomas,
Yelled his driver. This made Thomas feel better.
Let's see what other feelings Thomas had today. Move the joystick to choose a feeling. Sad.
A storm blew in, and the wind started to blow. A tree blew down and landed right in front of Thomas. He knew he'd be late with his delivery. This made Thomas feel sad.
Sad. When Thomas is feeling sad, 'cause he's had a dreadful day. He works as hard as an engine can till his sadness fades away. Sad face, let the whole world know. Sad face, let your feelings show. Can you make a sad face like Thomas?
don't worry, Thomas. This tree will be hauled off in no time.
A workman assured Thomas. This made Thomas feel better.
Let's see what other feelings Thomas had today. Move the joystick to choose a feeling. Proud.
Percy backed into a ditch. Sir Topham Hatt chose Thomas to pull Percy out.
Thanks for helping me, Thomas. You're really strong.
Percy said. This made Thomas feel proud.
Proud. When Thomas is feeling proud, he knows he's done his best. He pulled his load and worked so hard without a single rest. Proud face, let the whole world know. Proud face, let your feelings show. Can you make a proud face like Thomas?
It really was a busy day. I had a lot of feelings.
But the only way I feel now is tired.
James and the Snowstorm. It was a cold, snowy day on the island of Sodor. James did not want to go outside. Mavis pulled up to James. She was covered with snow.
Come on, James,
Said Mavis.
let's get to work. But it's so cold and snowy, and I don't want to ruin my splendid red paint.
James replied.
James, really useful engines work in all kinds of weather.
Mavis scolded. James didn't want to work in the snow, but he did want to be a really useful engine.
Mavis, I need to learn about working in all types of weather.
Good thinking, James, Mavis replied.
Let's watch engines working in different types of weather. Move the joystick. Sun.
Sun. The engine's favorite weather is sunshine. The sky is clear and the sun is shining brightly. When it's sunny, the engines love to take the children to the seaside. It is nice to work in the sun, but sometimes it can get too hot.
It doesn't matter if the wind does blow, or if there's rain, or if there's snow. Whether sunny and hot, or chilly and cold, a really useful engine must go to work and pull his load.
Let's watch more engines working in different types of weather. Move the joystick. Snow.
Snow. Snow is very cold, and it makes the tracks icy and slippery. Sometimes it's so slippery, the engines slide right off the tracks. When there's a big snowstorm, the engines have to plow through piles of snow on the tracks.
It doesn't matter if the wind does blow, or if there's rain, or if there's snow. Whether sunny and hot, or chilly and cold, a really useful engine must go to work and pull his load.
Let's watch more engines working in different types of weather. Move the joystick. Wind.
Wind. The wind blows very hard on the island of Sodor. It blows leaves all around the engines. Sometimes during a storm, the wind blows tree branches onto the tracks. Once, the wind blew the roof off of Farmer McColl's barn.
It doesn't matter if the wind does blow, or if there's rain, or if there's snow. Whether sunny and hot, or chilly and cold, a really useful engine must go to work and pull his load.
Let's watch more engines working in different types of weather. Move the joystick. Rain.
Rain. The engines get wet when it rains. The rails get slippery, and the engines have to be careful as they chug along. Sometimes there is thunder and lightning. The engines try to be very brave. The nicest thing about rain is the rainbow that comes after a storm.
It doesn't matter if the wind does blow, or if there's rain, or if there's snow. Whether sunny and hot, or chilly and cold, a really useful engine must go to work and pull his load.
After hearing about how his friends worked in all types of weather, James started to think he should go to work with Mavis. Then Mavis said,
James, when we're finished, there will be a nice warm shed waiting, and your driver will wipe you down so your paint stays shiny.
James was relieved to hear this.
Well, if my driver makes sure my paint stays shiny, I guess it will be fine to go out in the snow.
So Mavis and James chugged off to work in the snow. The birthday party. It was an exciting day for Thomas and his friends. It was Sir Topham Hatt's birthday, and there were many presents to deliver to him. But there was one problem. Each engine wanted to be the one to deliver the presents to the birthday party. Then Edward had a clever idea. He explained it to his friends.
Let's share the work. Each of us can take one present to the party. That way, no one is left out.
The other engines thought that was a splendid plan.
Help Cranky the Crane load the presents. Move the joystick. Well done! Now let's lower the present onto Thomas's car. Push a button. One present for Thomas to deliver. Help Cranky load a present. Lower the present onto Edward's car. One present for Edward to deliver. Help Cranky load a present. Move the joystick. Lower the present onto Henry's car. Push a button. One present for Henry to deliver. Help Cranky load a present. Move the joystick. Lower the present onto Gordon's car. Push a button. One present for Gordon to deliver. Help Cranky load a present. Move the joystick. Lower the present onto James's car. Push a button. One present for James to deliver. Well done! All loaded up. Let's help the engine steam to the birthday party. Move the joystick.
Off they go.
How many engines are going to the birthday party? Let's count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 engines are going to the party.
When the engines arrived, the workmen unloaded the presents onto the platform. Sir Topham Hatt was pleased to see what great work all his engines had done. "You splendid engines," he chuckled. "What a great pile of presents you've delivered. How many presents are there?"
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 presents. My word, that is splendid, Sir Topham Hatt said. Which present should we open? Oh, I know. The number 5.
Can you find the number 5? Move the joystick.
5.
You found it.
Please help me open it.
Push a button. Five cupcakes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 cupcakes.
How delicious, exclaimed Sir Topham Hatt. Thank you very much. Thomas knew the perfect way to end the party.
Happy birthday, Sir Topham Hatt.